Alright, I think we are all ready to go. So let's transition over to... Heyo everybody, I'm Nick, and welcome back to some more Pokemon Blue. Last Blue stream we got all the badges, and we caught more stuff. Woohoo! And there's Victory Road right in front of us here, so let's do that. There's 4 captures I need to do here. But I'm pretty sure I'll be able to find all of them in my time here, because I do need to also train up my team at this point. So I can have a comfortable time with the Pokemon League. And before I forget, hello Allie, how are you doing? Everybody loves strength puzzles. Am I right? Okay, cool. That's one of the Pokemon I actually needed to spawn. So let's go ahead and take care of that, shall we? Eat a T-Wave. Oh, pushing buttons again. I just had lunch, so I got plenty of gas in me, ready to go. Ooh, that was little too close for comfort. I'm hoping the amount of balls I brought with me is enough. Otherwise, I can go buy some more at the league, I guess. Oh, hey, no more crit rate for you. Alright, that's one of the 4 regular encounters I needed. Moltres is also in here, so gotta take care of that. Trade evolution out of the way later. We'll also find Graveler in here, and Marowak. There was one... I said there was 4. There was one other thing. I don't remember. Unless that 4th was actually Moltres. Ah! You came here from my Blue Sky post. Thank you very much. In Red and Blue, no. But in Emerald, I did fill out the regional decks. Oh, hey! I need to make sure that Graveler doesn't self-destruct on me. Please don't explode in my face. Hit me with the terrible accuracy move. Oh, there's the explosion. Ow! Ow! My face. Thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed for that. Alright. Now, can there just be... I get another shot. Are you just gonna explode in my face again? Yeah, we're almost to 500. Yeah, that happened fast. Yes, I didn't get punished for this. No. I'm not punished again! Said, land the sleep powder, please! What are my odds at full health? Not too shabby, actually. I apologize for the beeping, but I'm hoping this doesn't take that long. Because if you wake up, I'll send you back to Dreamland. And then I gotta actually start taking you out for experience points. Because I want to get the entire team to level 50. Well, except for Dragonair, because, you know, level 55 for Dragonite. I know my catch rate is okay because of how busted Sleep is. It just needs it to actually lock in. I can do this. I can do this. I figure if I'm just mashing, I can also take this moment to check. Where am I at for catches? Oh, and apparently these two Gravelers were 1%ers. So that saved me a whole bunch of effort. So, all I have left now to find is Marowak. Yeah, that's right. I just need Marowak and Moltres, but that's easy. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna swap Victor Bell to the top. Actually, no. Dragonair. Because we're gonna do trainer fights. Healing is those? Here's what we'll do. Allie, in Generation 1, when you wake up from sleep, you lose your whole turn. So you can just sleep lock things. Yes, it's not fair. I don't usually buy max potions, so I'll just use those while I'm here. And there's a trainer right up here, and I feel like, you know, putting my dukes up. Normally, I would take this Golbat out, but I need my Blizzard PP for trainers. Wow, I really have to get up right in this person's face for you to go, fight me! Oh yeah, Allie, Gen 1 is busted. By the way, if you freeze in Gen 1, you don't unthaw. The only way you unthaw is if you go to use a fire move that can cause burn, or if your enemy uses haze. Yeah, it's that busted. By the way, if I try and use Body Slam on this Persian, I'll never be able to paralyze it. Because for whatever reason, Body Slam doesn't paralyze normal types. That is a fact I've repeated multiple times, but you never know who might be coming along. Also, all of those Fury slash hits crit because the first one crit. Because when Gen 1 throws jank at you, you throw jank back. That's just the rules. I meant to use Body Slam. Oops. Ah well, Blizzard's also a war crime in this game, so... Roar is literally useless. I have watched a bunch of the early anime. I'm pretty sure I remember watching it pretty consistently up until around the end of Gen 3. So there's that. Go ahead and hit me with that, why don't ya? Probably should have healed. Oh well. That's my fault. It's alright, I have some items. Also, thank you for the pickup money. I appreciate it. Normal revive. I do also own a few of the Pokemon movies. I've got the first one on DVD. I used to have a copy of the second one on VHS, but the tape disappeared, but I still have the case. I have the third movie on VHS, and I have the Rayquaza movie also on DVD. Oh, that's gonna be a difficult one to think about. My favorite Pokemon movie, like, which of the movies is my favorite? Oh. It's probably gonna have to be between one of the first three, because those are the ones I've watched the most. I think if I had to go with the favorite, I think it'd have to be Pokemon the Movie 2000. If I recall, this is Sky Attack. Yeah, none of our Pokemon are going to be able to learn that. But I did go see all three of those movies in theaters back when they first came out. Alright. You have starters, if I remember. I think I could just wrap you like once or twice and then blizzard all of your HP away. Okay, that wrap was probably unnecessary. Let's go, Blizzard! Also, there's one particular line from Slowking from Pokemon the Movie 2000 that just, for whatever reason, just sticks out in my head. I could use pants. Meanwhile, me, in the present day, in this current time, I have pants. I'm in fact not in comfy clothes. I am in just, you know, what I would normally wear to go out on the street. You know, in public. Yeah, that one has all three legendary birds and was the first time I saw Lugia. Because if I recall, I forget if Gen 2 was out at that point in time, or it was like just after Gold and Silver came out. Oh, it's been too long. What is time? And that was the movie where when you went to go see it in theaters, you got a Ancient Mew card with it, with your ticket. Because the first movie had 4 different promos. Because you got the Mewtwo promo, the Electabuzz promo, a Dragonite promo. Oh, what was the last one? Shoot. Memory's blanking on me on that one. Ah, okay. Rise of Darkrai. I haven't seen all the movies, so I can't chime in on that one. Ow. think if I invite some more people into the Discord, I should probably figure out, you know, like, watch parties and stuff. I think that would be cool. But that would also depend on what people's schedules would be like. How much damage does a blizzard... Oh, I missed. Wow, that X attack is going to be useless if you use Slash on me. Fire doesn't resist ice in this game. So yeah, that's cheesy. Let's renew strength. Do more puzzles. And try to grab as much experience as I can. It would be fun, yes. But I also gotta we gotta get people in chat here first before I can wrangle more people in. Oh, unfortunately, those leers will let critical hits do more damage. Let's chip you down just enough to where I can body slam you and you fall down. And then I get experience points. Hooray! After this wrap ends... Oh yeah, that's more than enough. Body slam! I think they've been freed from... I was gonna say, there's no way I couldn't body slam them out from that range. Because if I keep using enough PP, I can just use an elixir and I can just keep going. Yup. This late into the game, too. Almost like there's not that many fighting types in the game or something. Because there's like two main lines of them. Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee, and then there's also Poliwrath as well as a fighting type. And the fighting type is terrible in Gen 1. Your best fighting move, if you're not Hitmonlee, is Submission. Which is just sad. Submission doesn't even help you take out Chansey. That's how bad it is. X attack just increases your physical attack. It's pretty much the same how it's always been up until Gen 6, where all the X items would boost your stats by 2 stages instead of just 1. We love missing attacks twice in a... Oh, this is gonna sting. And as a note, this is the game... Did I really miss 3 times in a row? Come on! Gen 1. Here, eat this. Finally, I have a fire stab move that is more than base 40 power. Before stab. Which just makes it 60. Oh boy. Here come the psychics. I was gonna say, that cadaver's getting one shot. That thing's defense stat is terrible. Oh hey, thanks for coming back in for another slash. And as you can see, switching does not have immediate priority over everything else, so you can hit them first if they're slower than you, and then they swap, which is terrible. Ha! You got me. Well, then we'll just let Victor Belt take the lead for a bit. What was this item again? I don't think this was something very good, if I recall. Oh, hey, that's the Marowak I needed. Nice. Let's wrap you down. You have a good defense stat, so this may take a little bit. And I'm pretty sure there's one more regular revive in here. I don't remember. Anyway, let's go catch a Marowak. That was easy. Hell yeah. I believe this was not a good move. Mega Kick. This move is so inaccurate. It's like 75 accuracy. It's a little too inaccurate. Alright, what do you got, buddy? Alright, Allie, thanks for coming along. Have a good night for your time zone. Okay. No flinchies? No flinchies. Time to auto-crit to victory. Auto-critting is wonderful. Oh, I don't even need to put you to sleep. This is gonna be straight up murder. Water type up against a Razor Leafer? You gonna hit the floor. Whipped. With a literal whip. I'll take that full heal. But now that I've caught everything, I can just, actually, wait a minute. I need to take out trainers first. I need to use my PP on trainers. It's less that you guys are tough, more that I'm getting bad luck. Hey, you! Sleep! Oh, you are now immune to sleep. You have a substitute already, you dingus. Well, this'll break the sub. I'm pretty sure crits go through that. Pretty sure I'm still gonna need at least one more of these. Yeah. Yeah, you ain't doing much. So this is a rousing round of get bodied. $17. Is this one any good? I don't remember. Oh yeah, this is the submission TM. This is bad. This is not a good move at all. Meantime, let's go ahead and put this into place. Right, it is in the correct place it's supposed to be. Were you the one who had reviving and stuff? I'll let Nidoking take care of this one. Now that I need to worry less about actually getting all the captures I need. Oh, I sure hope Ice Beam is enough. Oh wait, it's just level up moves. All I have to really worry about is like what? Thrash? Well, let's get moving and see what I have to actually worry about. Right, hypnosis is a thing. I didn't mean to mash. Go, Gadget, Pokéflute! Jeez, it's almost like you read me whipping out the flute. You're really having good luck on those 60% accuracy hypnoses. I'ma take this opportunity to try and freeze you. Right, infinite hypnosis PP for the enemy. Wow, they have not missed a single one. Whoa. If this was me, I would have missed like half of these. Because it's always, the RNG never works for you, but it sure as hell works for the computer. Oh my goodness. What was that? Oh, that was stupid. Oh, let me rock slide you. Please give me flinch. Oh, that's not gonna be fun. I'd like to think I could still hit one more. But I could be very... Oh, no, we got a crit. That pierces. Oh, cool. Earthquake time. I love earthquake time. Beautiful. Just... mwah, beautiful. Max Revive. I did not want to use that here. Because those are in very limited quantities here. Although, thinking about it, when am I actually going to be using these? This is a normal playthrough. We're not glitching infinite items. Let's actually use our resources the way they were intended. Because I want to try body slamming Moltres for that paralysis so we can get that nice progress. Although out of all the Pokemon, it has like the least amount of threatening moves. It has just what? Peck and Ember? You don't get Fire Blast until another level? Oh, hello, Explosion! I don't need Explosion. But it is sure nice to have. Guardsback is terrible. I will probably just toss that. Alright, Dragonair, you're up. Save time! We only have 50 more Pokemon to go until we've... well, 51 more until we've completed the Pokedex. And I feel like double saving because it is a compulsion. I know I only need to do it once, but sometimes you just feel like you haven't saved hard enough. Hi, Moltres. Fire Chicken. I assume you're meaning not through a ROM, because this is my physical cartridge. Oh, that's right, your other move was Fire Spit. I need to use Agility. Okay. Well, knowledge to know for later. In the case I have to retry this. Now I just have to wait for you to use Peck and not Fire Spin. Because this is just awkward. Luckily the damage is ultimately so low that I'm gonna be okay. Ow! Okay, maybe Peck does more damage. Alright, now we can start body slamming. There's the paralysis. Now I just need to lower your HP to a third. Ah, full para. Ow. That should be good enough. I'm gonna swap to my Charizard to face tank everything at this point. Alright, Ultra Balls. What's your catching odds? Low is what you're telling me. If we see it hit, we've got it. That's all I need to know. Oh, hey, we got it! Woohoo! That was easy. So much for being legendary, am I right? Well, that's all the Victory Road captures, which is pretty swell. What's not so swell is Dragonair needs healing. I also need to fight you! Oh, crack, who needs a skeleton in the first place? I didn't heal my PP up. This may need a turn. I may also have to swap out the Dragonair on this guy's Lapras. but bring it back in on his Lickitung, if I'm remembering everything correctly. I can body slam this, though. Delicious. Yup, I gotta swap. That thing's definitely got Ice Beam by this point. And that would just be bad. But that's what Jolteon's for. Ow. That's why we have Thunderbolts, but I may need... I'm pretty sure I gotta use more than one. Yep, I do. And it's 50-50 time. Let's flip that coin. Now we're talking. Yes, only 10 more. That's right, you get Dragon Rage this late. Yeah, we can't do that. Alright, I'm still confused. Oh, this man. Oh, that's right, Slam is terrible. But I get the feeling I'm gonna get hit by it anyway. So that's just my luck. Alright, I had that. Oops. I'm just like, Thunderbolt, go brrrr. Right. Your HP's good. Let's use that Max Ether on Wrap. You know what? Yes, I will go get that full restore that's down. I believe it was either a full restore or a rare candy that I missed. I should go pick it up. If there are Golbats, I can possibly take them down. Otherwise, using Blizzard is probably not the best idea. Because there's still trainers to defeat. I can't go burning PP on wild Pokemon until after all the trainers have been bodied. Right, Gen 1 is the worst for actually grinding because they put so many pre-evolutions in front of you, it's ridiculous. This is gonna be fun. Right, this was a rare candy. I need to check and see how many of those I got. I think I have like 4? And that just tells me how many levels I need to get Dragonair up to get to Dragonite. And then at this rate, Dragonite's probably just good enough to body most of the league. Who knows? Maybe not most of the league, but it's definitely going to be a team player. That's for sure. Did that again. That's not hard to do. I could just be using my bicycle, but I kind of prefer listening to the normal dungeon theme over the bicycle theme, overpowering everything. You know, I'm glad that's a thing that was changed, starting with literally the next generation. Onyx is at that high level, but provides, like, no experience. It's ridiculous. know there's a full restore in that rock next to the ladder, though. I was just checking to make sure if there was anything over here. But I don't believe there is. But for whatever reason, my compulsion is telling me to check. Nope, it's just that. If I want to come back through here. Unfortunately, I need to keep using strength to, you know, keep going through this place. Okay. I think something I ended up doing to try just to check experience levels is I checked fighting Pokemon here in Victory Road compared to, I think it was fishing? Yeah, I think it was fishing that I was doing over in the route, you know, that you take to Victory Road. Because all of those Pokemon are evolved. I may just check that. And if that's the case, then I may do my grinding there. But we'll see. Fishing, though, is also just a pain. Oh, hey, something to use my last Blizzard on. Woohoo! Are you serious? You asked for this? And that's the non-crit damage. I should have just used Wrap first. My hubris has been punched into hubris. I may be using enough moves, it might be worth it to just use an elixir. Right, Aurora Beam. It's gonna sting. Ow. That's what I get for Wrap missing. I have to do a lot of Wraps to be able to get down to where I can body slam and do a 1 KO from there. This is why I don't normally recommend Dragonair to people, because it's a whole bunch of chip to win. And I'm pretty sure most people don't have the patience for that. Oh, I have to take this thing out using Dragonair only. Oh, crits, please. Crits, please, every day. Oh, that's taking out so much HP. Ooh, that was delicious. Oh, I need more. I don't get access to Chansey grinding until post-game, and that makes me sad. Alright, here's how we do. One of these trainers has grass types. And it's cheaper to buy hyper potions than full restores. I'm pretty sure it's the male cool trainer that has the grass types. Because if I remember correctly, it was the female one that has the water types. And unfortunately for me, these are the final 2 trainers in here. That does mean I can start fainting wild Pokemon now. Once I've disposed of them. I was mistaken! Right in the hubris. The Stomp does massive damage because Kingler has super high attack. But it doesn't matter when Razor Leaf is critting everything. May need to, you know, put this one to sleep. Go sleep with the rest of the fishies. I can still crit, though, which is nice. Still probably gonna be like, what, a 3-hit KO? Yeah. I mean, that is one way you can burn sleep turns, question mark. Wonderful! That means only 6 levels to get for you. This is gonna sting a lot. Oh, that was beautiful. Alright, let's take you on. Let's use Blizzard on those grass types! Are you serious? There's no way I don't one-hit KO this thing. Pretty sure I don't on that one, though. I think I need to use Wrap at least once. Then Blizzard can take care of the rest. There we go. I may need to do a little more with this upcoming Victory Bell. And I miss! My hubris. Here, let me show you what a real wrapping looks like. Ooh, crit is delicious. Now, when that lets off, we can throw the Blizzard out and finish this. There we go. Alright, we can finally take care of... We can now start doing random encounters. Ooh, Blizzard fodder. I restored all this PP, so I better use it. That's a nice, clean 1,000. It's 1,001, but semantics. Well, bare minimum, I need to actually get to the league so I can register it as a fly point. Wrong button to push. Alright. Let's just get this over so we can temporarily get out of Victory Road. So we can go ahead and set a fly point. Even though I don't actually have fly in my team at the moment, it's nice to have for later. Because I will be actually, no, I won't be doing Elite Four runs, because once I unlock Cerulean Cave, I won't need to go back. Because there's Chansey grinding I can do. But I have to get there first, which is the ultimate pain in the rear. Right, set your fly point, my dude, and then we can grind everybody up. Indigo for Indigo Plateau. And then we can do inventory management. So that's done. Then I also have to do Pokemon management because I do need to set up for actually, no. We'll keep the rare candies, because I will use those. But we'll deposit all the TMs. Because I need to have room for everything that's in Cerulean Cave. I got Porygon. Why do I even need to keep the carrying case, the coin case around? The Poke Flute and the bike stay forever, because those actually have proper uses. I'm probably running really low on space. If I were a betting man. I have 3 rare candies. Okay. Good to know. I need to get my Dragonair to level 52. It's good to know. I'm gonna sell the guard spec now, and then I will do my purchases after we take care of grinding. But at the very least, we made it to the Indigo Plateau. That's important. It didn't take long to get here. But now, for what is going to be probably a pretty decent drag for time. And it's called grinding! Right, I remember what I was doing now. What we're doing is we're leaving, but I'll still body whatever else is in my way. Because I need to check the amount of experience I get. Specifically from fishing. But I'll still take on every single evolved Pokemon that's in my way here. Because I shouldn't look 1,000 experience in the face. Unfortunately, it's still going to take a while because that's just how Dragonair works. Because I don't get stab moves, so I have to inch out whatever points of damage I can get. And luckily, Wrap is pretty good about cheesing stuff. Okay, it's like 850. The Golbats are like it's weird that Golbat is worth like 1,000. Problem is, Golbat doesn't actually show up that often. And then you get chumps like this. And then Onix is barely worth, like, what, 500, 600, if that? It's like 650. Right, Venomoth spawns here. I'll take on all the evolved Pokemon. Still gonna lower you down a bit more. I need to get 6 levels with Dragonair. That's actually not too bad. I accept this. Getting everyone else to level 50 also shouldn't be that much of a pain. It just takes time. And that's okay. Because they're all going to need levels to get through Cerulean Cave anyway. Or more specifically, Jolteon needs the levels to have enough speed to run away from everything. Because we are 100% using the Master Ball on Mewtwo. I'm just gonna let y'all know right now that Mewtwo is getting Master Balled, and then Mewtwo is going to be helping me grind all the rest of the Pokemon I need up for evolution. Of which the list actually isn't that long. Because Generation 1 decides to give you access to a whole bunch of evolved forms just out in the wild. Which I think is just neat. Oh no, my hubris! It's been punched into hubris. It's a good thing you do, like, no damage. Okay, this level 36 one probably gives me, like, 500. It's like 550. Yeah, that's not super great. If I... Oh, actually, to help myself out here, I need to take Super Rod and put it at the top of my item menu so that whenever I go into it, after a wild battle, we can just go fishing again immediately. Not even Nibble, come on. I need to test all of the encounters in the water. It's a bite! Everything in here's evolved. Like this Slowbro. Yeah, they're only level 23, but they should all be actually decent experience. And more specifically, they are all easy to take out. That's the even better part. Okay, it's like 530 for you. But there's 4 Pokemon in here. And if it's roughly 500 Pokemon versus something that's like really easy, versus getting like having to struggle for like 800-ish, I think it's probably worth it to do this. Especially because if they get a move on you and they do, like, no damage, that's like 676. Yeah, this is probably better. Because I have a 25% chance of any of these 4 Pokemon popping out of the water. Like Seadra. And the stronger we get, the easier it is to keep bodying them all. Dealing with 1 in 255 miss is already bad enough. No, thank you. 5 more to go! And then this... Well, no, the suffering still continues, because I still have to do it with everyone else. But the worst level up evolution in the game will definitely be done and over with. Say, hey! let's go! Why do I get this feeling you provide the least amount of experience out of all of them? No. So we want Kinglers is what we're looking for. But I still won't turn down any of them. Which is fine by me. God, I wish binding things to a button was in this game. It's not like I can't mash through menus, but still. That's what we're talking about. Keep finding these king crabs. Hello there, how you doing? You just kind of ran into a grinding session. Because this is my usual grind to take on the Elite Four. And Dragonair in particular needs levels so I can evolve it. Because thanks, game, for level 55. Oh, and gold, silver? Yeah. Ultimately, yeah, because a lot of features that are in Pokemon nowadays starts with Gen 2. But I still appreciate Gen 1's jank for what it is. I could definitely see that for some people, but for me, I grew up with these games, so I can come back to them really easily. And more importantly, I know how to exploit all of the jank in this game, like using Wrap to make sure your opponent never gets a move. And using Agility before you use Wrap, so you outspeed everything. And make sure they never get a move. It pretty much did, yes. Like, to the point nowadays, for most people, it's like Pokemon is the killer app for the Game Boys, for the Game Boy lines. But also, the original Game Boy came out in 1989, and in America this came out in 98. Japan was like 95, 96. So the Game Boy was on the market for quite a while at that point, so knowing the traditional console cycle of like 5 years, yeah, it's a long time. And it really just kind of gave the system that shot in the arm until, you know, the Game Boy Advance. If it fails, you just need to press start and mash the A button. That's how I started with Pokemon, is I got this bundle. It had a Game Boy Color. It had Pokemon Blue. It also had the player's guide with it at the same time. So I had, like, all the information right from the get-go. Yeah, cheap licensed games were definitely a thing. I'm missing all these wraps. At this point, I should have just used a body slam. Pretty much. Pretty much. But spend little, get lots of money? Companies be like, yes. Please make sure to do that. Yeah. That was just the style at the time. Lots of Dragon Ball and Sailor Moon games from Japan. Especially because around that time, those two franchises were getting popular here in America. Like, the late 90s was the time to start dropping anime thanks to Dragon Ball Z and Sailor Moon. Cause yeah, most of the Dragon Ball that we would get, actually it was really weird when it came to Dragon Ball releases, cause at this point America was mostly just used to Saiyan Saga and Frieza Saga. Yeah, and everybody got the Pokemon anime further back than Japan. And I think that's still true to this day. But I also... Yeah, you air too early or too late, yeah, you're gonna fail. If you're trying to appeal to kids. So what I think I'll do is I'll get Dragonair trained up as much as I can. And then we'll just swap to someone else. Once I run out of PP. Unfortunately, there's only so much PP to go around. Yup, I was there. I was, let's see, 98. I was 7 at the time. I was very much a child of the 90s. So I got to see all of this happen. Pikachu's whole design in this game. Fatichu. It's round and cute. Yup. And my brother was a teenager at the time. That was fun. He, around 98, he was almost done with middle school. Especially skateboarding was taking off around that time as well, so eventually getting the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater games. And just skater culture in general. That also bled into the early, mid-2000s. It was a wild time to be alive. I gotta bleed all this rat pee-pee dry. Like to get to level 48 before I go to another party member. Yes! I was just talking about it! Let's go! sure to stretch it. I wonder if I could get away with using this blizzard. Yes! Yes, I can. Every point of rat PP needs to be bled dry before I switch. That's right, I remember doing this back when I was playing the virtual console version of this on 3DS. And through experimentation, I was like, this is more consistent EXP. So I'll just do this. Instead of trying to run around in the Victory Road trying to get all the evolved Pokemon. And down. More crabs, please! I'm glad that the Super Rod is biting pretty consistently. Just means I don't have to waste as much time. Oh, why would you do this? I need your wrap to hit, not miss. Not Pokedex, Pokemon. How much rat PP do I have left? 6. Okay. More king crabs, let's go! Give me that 650. If it wasn't for the shading on the claws, I would very much feel like the sprite is mirrored. Delicious. Slow-bro time. Can all of these wraps finish this Slowbro off? That would be great. I believe I think one of these has to be a 3-hit. Yeah, there we go. We got it. There we go. Now I could swap to something else. Because I have drained all the PPs. Jolteon has a ton of PP to work through. But that's okay. I could also just be very lazy and just level up everyone to like 45. Considering how Gen 1's AI works, I might be able to get away with level 45. I didn't even need to use that Thunderbolt. Thunder Shock would have been enough. It might just be worth it to just get to 45. Because I think I might be able to get away with lower levels because of Gen 1 being Gen 1. And besides, if I really need to, I have Dragonite to be able to help carry. Come on, Super Rod. Do your thing. Help me out here. Game, come on! Let me do it. Whew. There we go, King Crabs. We can finish King Crabs easy. While I'm at it, what level do I get Pin Missile? Unfortunately, evolutions are towards the end of the list. I get Pin Missile at 48. But do I really have a problem dealing with Exeggutor? No. No, I don't. So let's just keep fishing. Get to the level I wanted. And that's all I really need. There we go. There we go. I mean, wouldn't the Wonder Swan also have a good amount of licensed games on it? Especially if we're talking about Japan? Yeah, Card Captain Yu-Gi-Oh! That sounds all about right. And the old Yu-Gi-Oh! Games are actually getting re-released in the early days collection, so there's that. That also sounds about right. The Wonder Swan certainly had some interesting games on it. Especially the Wonder Swan Color. Because all the ports of Final Fantasy games we got on the Game Boy Advance pretty much all came from there. Normally learning agility would be good. But I don't need agility when you're already one of the fastest things alive. I have some other friends who got more into Digimon than I did. Like, I did see some of the anime back in the day, but I didn't really keep up with it outside of that. just a personal preference. Oi, you fish need to catch 100% of the time on this rod! Yep. Because there's also the American licensed games on there, too. It was like Game Boy all the way up to the DS. It was like, whoa, wow, that's like a ton of licensed games. By Legend of Goku 2, do you mean, like, Legacy of Goku 2? Because I played Legacy of Goku 1 on Game Boy Advance, and that game was terrible! That game was absolute trash. What is a hitbox on your punches? Oh yeah, that fighting game. That was a cool one. Too bad it was never officially released in America. But we'd find a way. ROMs always find a way. R4s always find a way. Man, those were everywhere over here. Oh yeah, that's prime time DS. Oh yeah, Legacy of Goku 2 is actually good. I wish I actually played the good Legacy of Goku games. I only played the terrible one. That's something I will say that I missed out on. I mean, technically I could always fix that later. But time has passed from my childhood, so I can't experience it there. But I still somehow beat Legacy of Goku 1. It was terrible. I've only played one of the Yu-Gi-Oh games that were on handhelds. Because at some point I had gotten a copy of Eternal Duelist Soul. And that was the one Yu-Gi-Oh game I played on Game Boy Advance. Oh, don't remind me. Alright, how many more fights do I gotta do to get to 45? Let's check. Like 4 more, that's not a problem. Because you also had, like, One Piece, you also had your Bleach in there, too. A whole bunch of other franchises. I think Rurouni Kenshin and Yu Yu Hakusho is also in there. Oh yeah, most anything Treasure makes is, like, pretty damn solid. Oh yeah, there's some sports franchises too. Oh, I forget if I don't think they put JoJo's in there, if I remember. Cause around the 2000 at the point, I think Stone Ocean was coming out at that time? I don't remember the timeline of all this. Hunter, Hunter. But I forget if it was like 2006. I forget when Steel Ball Run first started. Because I know it was around Steel Ball Run that early into that run thing that JoJo's went to seinen manga. I need to stop hitting the X button, changing the color mode! Man, I am waiting for that Steel Ball Run anime adaptation. Oh, man. I didn't need to see my status right now. I just want to use the Super Rod. The anime adaptation of Stone Ocean, that was awkward with Netflix's batch releases here in the States. It's just like, come on, guys. Just do it weekly like with all the other anime. Come on. Charizard's already 45, so we don't gotta do that. I think I'll do Nidoking next. There we go. 45, 45, 48. I think I'll let Lapras be next. I forget how far I was to leveling up with Nidoking, but we'll see. I can use strength on this. I have enough attack to get through to brute force through all these. I was literally on the cusp of leveling up. I'm not complaining, but also okay. We literally saw Ho in the first episode of Season 1 of Pokémon. So that's a thing. Slowpower's huge stats. Oh yeah, Gold Silver was supposed to come out earlier, but then it got delayed because, you know, Game Freak doesn't have the best programmers, and they pretty much had to have Iwata save the project. Oh, yeah. But Iwata's compression techniques are what allowed them to even fit a version of Kanto onto that cartridge. Although I will forever say that the level scaling of Gold, Silver, Crystal is still a little screwy to this day. Although I will say even more screwy nowadays is how they distributed Pokemon that you had access to for Gen 2, because holy cow, was it not great. Especially when it came to distributing Johto Pokemon. Because it's like they were still kind of riding on the high of the original 151. Yup. And then the first Pokemon movie also gave us our first viewings of Meryl and Donphan. Because Meryl was in the Pikachu special before the movie started, and then Donphan was in the first battle that you saw in the movie. Granbull. Yep, that's a thing. Or Snubbull, the previous evolution. Snubbull, yeah. Snubbull. I find it weird that they made the Snubbull line fairy types. That was certainly interesting, to say the least. It's like they needed more physical fairy types, so they just let Snubbull be a fairy type. Even though the best, like, physical fairy move that you get in general is Play Rough, which is awkward to use. Didn't mean to do that one. Two more. I can do two more. Give me more crabs! Oh, stretch those feet. Stretch those feet. Alright. This next fight will get Nidoking up to 45. And thank you for making it Crab Battle. There we go. Alright, Lapras, it's your turn. drop some thunders and psychics, I guess. See where we go from here. Because I certainly ain't using any surfs or ice beams. Ha! The AI got a 1 in 255 miss. I think what I would ultimately like to do is see if we can get Dragonair evolved before this stream's over. We're just grinding Pokemon up at this point. So in the meantime, while I've been grinding, we've just been yapping about a lot of stuff recently. General 90s media. Which has been a lot of the case of, I was there when it happened. Don't cite the deep magic to me, I was there when it was written. I may have been a child, though. Because I grew up in the 90s. Oh, we're hitting those 70 accuracy thunders. How far is Lapras from... Oh, literally the next fight. Okay. So, we're just going to grind the main party to 45, because I think I'm going to be able to get away with it with Generation 1's Elite Four. But we have to grind Dragonair to level 55. I am playing this on a Super Game Boy that's playing on a Super Nintendo. So I am using real hardware for this capture. Which means I have a link cable ready to be able to trade Pokemon over. But we won't be doing trades until after we beat the league. So, we'll do that, and then we will do Cerulean Cave, which we're gonna get Mewtwo, and then we're gonna use that Mewtwo to help train everything else up that I need. But luckily for me, it's not like there's actually a lot of level up evolutions left for me to do. And Mewtwo is just making the rest of my work easy mode, because it's like, why make grinding difficult? Well, without glitches anyway. If I wanted to have glitched things, I absolutely would have, and then I would have just made this game trivial. But I only wanted to glitch for Mew, and I wanted the rest of my effort to be as if I didn't know about, glitches and stuff. Also, how have I only missed one of these thunders? I'm getting too lucky. The game is gonna smack me at some point in the hubris. There's another miss. Finally. And with this smoke screen, we drop a Psychic Blast. Because enough of that. crops. There we go. Now I'm menuing properly. Right, that's in the normal anime, because it was supposed to be revolved around fossils, and then that's where they find the Togepi egg. But I believe it takes a little bit for the Togepi egg to actually hatch, if I remember. Oh wow, I needed Thunders for Slowbro. Oh, this is sad. Stab moves. And then we pray I have enough special to brute force my way through here. It's almost enough, actually. It's not like they do much damage back to me. Oh yeah, they see the explosive hit that this is, and it's like, how do we not make more marketable critters? Because we now have over 1,000 of them! So much merchandising money from this franchise! Good grief! So much money. So many dollars. It's always the Slowbro that has to be an absolute pain in the rear. If this is a ranged one-hit KO, I'ma be... Okay, it's not a range. It's always a two-hit. The things I do for experience points. Where am I at on that anyway? So 1, 2, 5, 1, 1, 5, 2, 2, 5, 3, 3, 5? I have to use 7. I have to take out 7 more. I love math. Nice and comfy. Oh, that's lunch talking. Alright, that just makes 6 more Pokemon till Lapras is done. Yes, more crabs. Don't get too crabby. If I fought enough crabs, then I may actually have to fight less overall Pokemon total. Because for everything else, the floor is 500 experience. But I've got enough PP to get there. Three more. Bare minimum. Actually, no, it is just 3, no matter how many Pokemon I fight. It is just 3 more. For the last freaking time, nobody said there'd be math. I blame a school. Oh no. Oh no. Although the actual quote I'm pulling from a game called Mad World is, and I quote, and this is done by the voice actor who plays Bender in Futurama. For the last fucking time, nobody said there'd be math! I blame our schools. Oh, I have a clip of that saved and it's so funny. I use it every now and again when editing video stuff. This should hopefully be the last of the crabs I have to deal with Lapras. The answer was yes! Hell yeah. And then you were at 8 of them? 8 of them is nothing. Then I just have to heal and make sure Dragonair's PP is all filled up and we can keep grinding. Because I will need a little bit of PP restoration going through the Elite Four. Because that's just how it goes. But you know what? I kept grinding to just a single stream. And that is a-okay with me. I even made sure things aren't scuff, which is perfect. One thing I will say I miss when I play Gen 1 is I miss the experience bar. I miss it so bad. Which is why it's lovely when ROM hackers mod it back in. Or rather, they backport it. Almost there, let's keep going. I am half tempted to use my max elixir though, so I don't have to run back to the Pokemon Center. Because that's not a problem for me to just, you know, think about using. Because I have, what, 4 more levels to grind on Dragonair? And that's less time I have to spend running back. Keep it going, keep it going. Let's do this. Okay. Oh, this level up is so close I can almost taste it. Something tells me I'm gonna check and it's gonna be like, hey, it's gonna be your next fight. It is literally the next fight. That's hilarious. At least you made it a crab. There we go. We're at 48? I'm likely just about to get 2 levels at most. I think I'm just gonna go to the Pokemon Center for now. And then while I'm grinding, I will use the Max Elixir to push myself there. Alright, Bicycle, it's your time to shine for 5 seconds. And I can't use a bicycle indoors because how rude of me. I never need to pick up that Dream Eater TM. Alright, let's continue grinding to go get that Dragonite. Because everyone loves a good carry, right? Okay, this way we go. I would like to get off the bicycle so we can actually listen to the correct music. Please, thank you. And I should absolutely be able to body slam everything to death now. Just gotta get to level 52 and then I can use my rare candies. Because I would like to be able to throw Dragonite around during this Elite Four run. It would just be funny, you know? Body slams for days! Game, come on. Come on, dude. Where are we experience-wise anyway with Dragonair? I know you grow slow, which is unfortunate. We need to take out 8 more Pokemon. I can make that happen. That took way too long. The more crabs I get, the better. Thank you, game, for throwing me a crab. The wildlife ecosystem of the Pokemon world is in absolute shambles. That's all I gotta say. When one child can just absolutely wreck this much wildlife, that's a problem. And they say Pokemon's a utopia. Speaking of the 3DS, my other stream game has been the 3DS version of Ocarina of Time. And I've been recording that off of an actual 3DS that's been soft modded. So yes, I also have access to real hardware Generation 6 and 7. Which just makes the only generations of Pokemon that I can't do for content using real hardware is Gens 4 and 5. Which makes me sad for Gen 5 in particular. Oh man, Fire Emblem Awakening saved that franchise so hard. Oh yeah, you know, just Gale Force, Robin in general. And then you especially have to lean on Frederick so hard on Lunatic and higher. Blizzard, come on, man. You're 90% accurate. I haven't actually done a run of Awakening in quite a while. Although, me and my friend Sean, we were talking about at some point playing Fire Emblem Fates on the channel here. Because he's got all of the 3DS Fire Emblem games. And for Fate specifically, he got the special edition because Fire Emblem is one of his favorite franchises, so... Little did you know, though, that the romance stuff, that was started all the way back with Genealogy of the Holy War. Because that's when you could pair up units to marry them off, and then you'd get their kids in the second generation. Although, if you didn't marry anybody, you would still get substitute units. Yes, I am talking about that version of Fates, the cartridge that has all 3 roots on the cartridge, the one that's stupidly expensive to get nowadays. That pre-order version. Pretty much. Pretty much. Yeah, that didn't really work. Like, imagine if Fire Emblem 3 Houses pulled that. That would have not been okay. Oh yeah, don't think about the plot too hard in Fates, because your brain will just turn to mush. Like how King Garen does in the Birthright route. Thanks, Anonkos. Man, I play Fire Emblem Heroes. I am aware of all the franchise spoilers. Like, literally, when, you know, for Radiant Dawn, it's like, oh, hey, on the same banner that we're, you know, getting Micaiah and Soph, hey, look, Zelgius. Yup, Felicia. Ah, hell. I know this. Silas. I'm just forgetting... What's his name? I should remember, he was a 5-star for a decent bit of Faye's early life. But yeah, you get those 3 no matter what. Which is especially for Birthright, that's your only access to Javelin, because Silas comes with it. I have a couple different... Yeah. I have played at least 2 Fire Emblem games on the channel. No, 3 Fire Emblem games on the channel. I've played Fire Emblem 3 Houses. That's the first one we played. We've played Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. And then I've also played Fire Emblem Engage on the channel. So far, I think Path of Radiance is still my favorite Fire Emblem. Pretty much. New Mystery of the Emblem is what you're thinking of. Thanks, Chris. For certain voices, for Three Houses, well, there's one you're never going to be able to hear again because Billy Kametz, who played Ferdinand, passed away some time ago. So, yeah. Cancer is a bitch. Am I getting 2 levels just as I thought? We'll be close. That's what's gonna happen. And I know right now there's the voice acting strike going on, so some of the voice actors for heroes that have been in the game haven't been able to reprise their roles at the moment. And it's important to be able to have your voice protected from AI nonsense. Generative AI is not doing good things to the industry in general. Yup. And nobody likes it. Except for corporations who want to trim out every amount of spending they can. Because corporations have no soul. All the snark. How'd I miss? And I miss again. Emblem units are currently some of the most busted units in Heroes. Emblem Lyn is basically a ballista! Sniping you from 6 tiles away every turn. And the AI gets to use it too. So you gotta watch out. And that's already on top of, you know, Nithogre, both versions. Tree Man, I'm forgetting his name at this point in time. Brave Felix. Emblem Sigurd. We have so much nonsense. Yeah. The duos and harmonic heroes, yes. the emblem heroes are particularly powerful because of the way you can engage units. Oh yeah, it was I forget it was around that year. Like, yeah, we were gonna get Three Houses banished for a long time because Three Houses is the best-selling Fire Emblem game. Not counting the microtransactions that Heroes has, obviously. But in terms of units sold, Three Houses has made the most money. So many copies. Believe me, it would be nice to have... Actually, we have been starting to get some more Binding Blade characters. So, we're actually starting to get there with Binding Blade, but... we still don't have enough of wit. No, we actually have almost every single main unit from that game. I was trying to say Radiant Dawn and especially Thracia 776. Especially Thracia. There's still so many units from that game we don't have. Oh, good grief, all the Camillas. You can also say the same thing with Lyn as well. And we could potentially get an Emblem Camilla in the future because she was a DLC for Engage in the Emblem bracelets. Just like how we could have an emblem of all three Houses lords because they were all jammed into a single bracelet. I'm also just thinking, where do they take the Fire Emblem series from and Engage? I mean, I'd honestly like another remake at this point. Sometimes recasts just happen for reasons, because, you know, like Union. And while it sucks, what can we do, honestly? Like, the most we can do, as you're doing right now, is voice your opinion on the matter. Like, because of, you know, Union stuff, they had to replace several voice actors from the beginning, at the beginning of, yeah. Yeah, Laura Bailey was going to be the example that I brought up. Because there are several voice actors, actually, that, you know, they were around at the start of Heroes, but then they didn't come back because Union and whatever else they were doing. But now at this point, the new voice actor of Lucina has spent time. Blastoise Squirtle Squad for life. I have spent time with enough starters it'd be like, I cannot be swayed one way for the other. I believe the current voice that Camilla's had since Heroes. That's because Smash Bros. Ultimate reused all of Lucina's voice lines from Smash 4. But it was Marth, Roy, and Ike who got all brand new voice lines based on their current voice actors in Heroes. Of all the times to get a miss, come on. Oh, this is gonna be an absolute pain in the rear. Yup. Right, I have to deal with confusion. Alright, let's go... We're doing it! I mean, part of that was Sakurai, really wanting Fire Emblem to be in Smash in the first place, so there is that. And sometimes it's like, whatever's popular, you gotta put the most amount of characters from there in it. Blastoise Squad. Never ask me what I first started with in Red, Blue, Yellow, because it's been way too long, and that memory has since disintegrated. It's almost like the 90s is what made Nickelodeon popular or something, huh? Once again, I was there. Well, if you know, by this logic, there's too many characters in Smash, period, because it's like, what? 90 of them? There's so many! Or was it over 90? I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've played Smash. But the Smash roster is just huge. With Mario, it's kind of obvious. You know, Nintendo. If you don't have a ton of Mario characters to have access to, what are you doing? If you think about it, thinking about the connecting sub-franchises, I believe Mario takes up, like, at least a third of the original Smash game, because Mario, Luigi, Yoshi, Donkey Kong. You are really hammering this point in, aren't you? Yes, I am aware that there was a Worlds win and a TCG win. It has been imprinted into chat. I am going to be trading a Squirtle over at some point. You don't have to worry about it. Because for this run, I am trying to complete the Pokédex. One way or another. And I'm already a good amount of the way there. Oh, the main reason I even have a Dragonair in the first place is because I knew it was going to be a pain to get to Dragonite without using, you know, Infinite Rare Candy Glitch. So I'm just like, we're going to use it as a part of the main team. And Dragonairs actually come in clutch in at a few specific points. Like dealing with Sabrina. I just use agility, and Rap helps me take care of the rest. You'll have to forgive me for not commenting too much on the All-Star Brawl stuff, because I've only ever played a little bit of the first one. Green Mario. You gotta love Gen 1, am I right? It's like, get hit by Rap, you just can't move. You're just not moving unless you swap. I'm just gonna lower your HP to the point where I can just body slam you. And who cares if you're a normal type that can't be paralyzed by body slam? You're just fainting anyway, and that's what matters. That feels like something someone would make in a ROM hack. You found Luigi. Catch Luigi? Oh hey, there's a 1 in 255 miss. Thanks, game. Oh hey, red health, we can speed this up. Thanks, game. Thanks. I am in the wrong page. Where am I to level 51? 2 more fights. This is good. thank you very much for leaving me a subscribe on your way out. I really appreciate it. I should probably check and see how close to 500 I am. So, let's just lower this. 5 away! Holy cow. Almost there! Man, I had started the Ocarina of Time to celebrate 400 while I was sick. And now, it's like I'm almost at 500 before that's even over. The speed of people leaving subscribes. I should drop a save. Because you never know. Use the super rod, please. There we go. I don't have any immediate, like, it's something I definitely would like to set up later, but I don't have any immediate plans right now. But it is something I would like to do, mainly just so I could allow chat to use emotes. Because I definitely have some emotes I would like to use. But speaking on emotes, what I was gonna do when I've decided to end stream is I was gonna leave a link to my Discord server in case anybody would like to join. You don't have to stick around, but at least by joining, you can have access to the emotes that I got. And the stickers too, so if all else, you can do that. And if you want to stick around and have fun, it's all on you. Actually, you know what? First, let me take care of this Kingler. And then give me a second, and I'm gonna go ahead and post the link in chat. So, give me 1 sec. I'll be right. Discord, please. My server, please. Copied and go here. That is not the right text. Discord. What I want to do. Generate new link, please. Do I have to disable this for a moment? Come on. Thank you. There's a link to the server. If you'd like to join. And then I actually need to do a real be right back for a second. Because I need to hit the restroom. And then I'll be back real quick. Alright, I am back. So let's make sure I am on the correct scene here. And good. Here we are. Let's continue. Not even a nibble? Come on, man. Just keep it going. Keep it going. It's a bite! Right, I am out of those. Shoot. It's wrap time! At least being at red health makes this much easier. There we go. How much experience until 52? A lot. So let's just bleed out every last wrap PP I've got. Go heal and keep going. Wrap, do not miss on me. Luckily, I only need the first hit to get it, and then I get the continues. If that was a 5-hit, I would have saved a PowerPoint. That would have been nice. Because I would like to get this evolution done within the next 20 minutes. That is all the time I can spare for this nonsense. Because lucky me, I have rare candies to get me the rest of the way. Let's go! And I miss! Oh no! Smoke screen! We got a hit, that's good. Please hit 4 times. Yes! Now I don't have to deal with the panic of smoke screens. No problem. Have fun with the Discord. There's not like a ton of people at the moment. We're still pretty small. But we'll get there. And it was more or less one of those things of like, yeah, I should probably build this now. And that's pretty much where I'm at. Peekaboo. I was there for Peekaboo. How much PP I got left? puns. Okay. Let's keep this train going. Especially because it's 1 to 2 raps per Pokemon that isn't a Slowbro, which is absolutely a 2. And then misses happen. I hate when misses happen. Let me just go ahead and... Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Just keep using rap till there's no more raps. Then we go heal. And then we just keep going till we hit level 52. And then I have 3 candies. That's a 4. That's good. That's good. That's good. And a 4 and a 3 was bare minimum what I needed. Because it's unfortunate how bulky Slowbro is. Another one. The attack continues. Man, this sounds like a Pokemon bootleg from back then. It wouldn't surprise me if that was a bootleg that was out there somewhere that wasn't documented in the on the internet. Because in certain parts of the world, bootlegging was very much a thing. It feels like it's been a... is it just me or has it been a bit since I've last seen a Kingler? It's probably just me. Thank you, Red Health, for making these raps go faster. I need more critical hit raps. Please. There we go. Oh wow, we're so close. Maybe I'll be able to do it without needing to go heal after all. That would be sweet. Let's see how much PP I'm at. Because I need to get to through 4 fights. And you know what? This evolution method you're showing me isn't as obscure as what it takes to get Runrigus in Gen 8. Like, who decided you need to have taken at least, what? 48 plus HP damage? And then you need to stand in this one specific spot that barely anybody tells you? Like, Game Freak, hello? Or when you level up Inkay enough, you need to rotate your 3DS or Nintendo Switch upside down to evolve the Pokemon in the first place? Anime Horsey barely did much of anything. I do remember this. I think I may just actually, we could probably swap train the last little bit of the experience, depending on how much PP I have left. We just need to get to level 52. So far they've only done that with Inkay. And it's probably a good thing that it's only been like that. Wow, that's the first attack I've taken in a while. Good thing I'm training on chumps. Oh. I whiffed because I needed a 5-hit wrap in order to only use 1 PP. Oh, we made it! As long as this Pokemon isn't an absolute pain in the keister. I think I may need to do a swap on this one. Ow! Even though it did like nothing, but still. You mean the statues of Rhydon? That's just a thing. You could literally see them right now! Alright, Kingler's good enough. I know I can take Kingler out in... unless I miss! Swap training it is. Luckily, Victory Bell is right here. Yep, Rhyhorn is the first Pokemon that was ever designed. Yes! We're making it! Let's go! 53! 54! And finally, 55! Oh my god, yes! Hyper B! Oh. Oh. I could just buy those. That's not a problem. Oh. Man, now I have to think. You know what? I'm probably going to be fast enough. I don't need to think. Oh yeah, Hyper Beam, if it picks up a KO, doesn't give you recharge. That's why I'm learning it. Yeah! Let's go! Actually, let's swap that Super Rod back into its proper space. Oh, that's so satisfying. Oh, give me 1 sec. I have to snapshot that. There we go. Screenshot done. Yes! Dragonite time, baby! Yoshi! Oh, that's so satisfying. I love it. It is absolutely Dragonite time. Except for a good amount of the Elite Four, I'm probably going to want to throw other Pokemon members around. But it is very funny to just go, it's Dragonite time. Alright, let's get back to the Pokemon Center so we can heal up and fly back to the League. Oh, but my grinding work is done. It's so beautiful. Dragonite is such a wonderful specimen in this game. Yeah, like, it's not top tier or anything, because you have the normals and the psychics that are doing that. But it's still a very beautiful thing to witness in a main game playthrough. Don't think I can teach it Fly, though. I think that comes later. Alright, I have to go swap over to the box right here. Nidoking gets the boxing temporarily while I go withdraw my Doduo. And then we can fly over. I have no idea why Saffron City is last in the order of places to fly. You think Indigo Plateau would be last, but it's not. Nidoking back. I think the last thing we're going to be doing is preparing for the League, which is just buying some items. Because it helps me out a ton. I have 1 Hyper Potion and 4 Full Restores. So let's go 16 of these. Wow, that's a lot of my money. About 11 of these. That's better. Oh, I can't buy Hyper Potions here. That's awkward, but I can buy Great Balls. It's actually funny. I want to buy 20 Revives. I need to go buy Hyper Potions. Luckily, Saffron is good for this. Mashing through text boxes is fun. There we go. Flying is good. What also is good is remembering to save. Because this is all the healing items I'm going to need for the rest of the run. And if anything, this is probably a good point to have be finishing things up at, is because I can start the next Pokemon stream at the Elite Four. 19 is enough. have 18 Great Balls. There will be some captures I need to do in Cerulean Cave, so I should probably stock up on as many of these as I can get my hands on. There we go, I'm flat broke now! Which is fine because I already bought Porygon. This is fine. This is fine. I actually need to go check and see how much space I have in box 4. 11. For all the Pokemon I have left that I need to go get, 9 spaces is more than enough. So, King. Change boxes. And for the money I need for Elemental Stones, this run-through of the Elite Four and the Champion is going to be more than enough. I'm gonna do one more emergency save. That's just to set my spawn point. And then we're gonna save right here. Oh, this was a super satisfying stream for today. So, I want to thank y'all for coming along on this Pokemon Blue stream. It's been fun. Thank you to every single person who's chosen to subscribe. I appreciate every single one of you for coming over here. It makes hanging out a fun time. And thanks to everyone who's chosen to join the Discord that I linked earlier. I appreciate y'all coming by, hanging out, and stuff. Really appreciate everyone who just comes along and witnesses my shenanigans. But that's enough. This is going to be a stream for today. I will be streaming again only on Wednesday because I have a doctor's appointment that I have arranged on Thursday that had to be done in the morning. So there's probably only going to be a Zelda stream that week. Unless I choose to stream on Monday, but I usually like to take that as a rest day. But video-wise, I should have something for Sunday on the collab channel and 2 videos on here for that week if things all go well. But at that rate, I've been Nick, and I will see you guys next time.